it's hard to be considered one of the greatest warriors in history. You have to be super strong, skilled, and smart. But throughout history, there have been many great warriors and generals that have done amazing things on the battlefield. In this video, we are going to look at the top 10 greatest warriors and generals in history. Number 10. Miyamoto Musashi. Miyamoto Musashi was a legendary Japanese swordsman and one of the greatest warriors in Japanese history. He is said to have been undefeated in battle and was a master of two-handed sword fighting. Musashi was also a philosopher and writer, and is best known for his book The Book of Five Rings, which is considered to be one of the most important works on military strategy ever written. Number 9. Spartacus. Spartacus was a Roman slave who became the most successful gladiator in history. He led a revolt of slaves against the Roman Republic, and although it was eventually crushed, Spartacus became a legendary figure in Roman history. There are many books, movies, and TV shows about Spartacus, and he remains one of the most popular figures from ancient Rome. Number 8. Lang Jikung. Lang Jikung is one of the most revered figures in Korean history and is considered to be the national hero of Korea. He was a general who led the Korean three kingdoms of Goguryeo, Beech, and Shilla to victory against the invading Japanese army. Lang Jikung is credited with defeating the Japanese and driving them out of the Korean peninsula. He's also credited with unifying the three kingdoms of Korea and establishing the kingdom of Goryeo. Number 7. Hannibal Barca. Hannibal Barca was a Carthaginian general who is considered to be one of the greatest military commanders in history. He is most famous for his invasion of Italy during the Second Punic War, when he crossed the Alps with an army of elephants and horses and then defeated the Romans at the Battle of Cannae. Although Hannibal ultimately lost the war, he is still regarded as a brilliant military commander. Number 6. Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great was the king of the Kingdom of Macedon and one of the most famous and influential figures in ancient history. He is best known for his military campaigns, which saw him conquer much of the known world from Greece to India. Alexander was a brilliant military commander, and his conquest created the largest empire the world had ever seen up to that point. Number 5. Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was the founder and first great Khan of the Mongol Empire. He is considered to be one of the most successful military commanders in history, and his empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. Genghis Khan was a brilliant strategist and tactician, and he led his armies to victory over many different enemies, including the Khwarezmians, the Jin dynasty, and the Western Xia. Under his rule, the Mongols became a major world power, and they were able to conquer more land than any other empire before or since. Number 4. Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu is widely regarded as the greatest military strategist of all time. His book, The Art of War, is considered to be the definitive work on military strategy and tactics, and it has been studied by military leaders throughout history. Sun Tzu was a Chinese general who lived during the spring and autumn period, and he is said to have been undefeated in battle. His military strategies were based on the principles of deception, surprise, and efficiency, and he is best known for his quote, "The way is to avoid the enemy and make him come to you." Number 3. Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar was a Roman general and statesman who played a critical role in the events that led to the rise of the Roman Empire. He was one of the most successful military commanders in Roman history, and his campaigns of conquest extended Rome's power to new heights. Caesar was also a brilliant politician, and he used his popularity with the Roman people to great effect, amassing a personal fortune and gaining control of the Roman Republic. Although Caesar was ultimately assassinated by members of the Roman Senate, his legacy lived on, and he is considered to be one of the most important figures in Western history. Number 2. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte was a French military leader and emperor who is considered to be one of the greatest military commanders in history. He rose to prominence during the French Revolution and eventually became the first emperor of France. Napoleon was a brilliant strategist and tactician, and he led his armies to victory over many different enemies, including the Austrians, the Russians, and the British. Although Napoleon was ultimately defeated and exiled, his military achievements are still studied and admired today. Number 1. George Washington. George Washington was the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolutionary War. He led the American colonies to victory against the British, and he is considered to be the most important figure in American history. Washington was a brilliant military commander, and he was able to keep his army together despite tremendous odds. He was also a skilled politician, and he was able to secure the support of France, which proved to be critical in winning the war. After the war, Washington presided over the Constitutional Convention, and he played a key role in the creation of the United States Constitution. He then served as the first president of the United States and set many of the precedents that future presidents would follow. These are just a few of the many great warriors and generals in history. Do you agree with this list? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.
Timorama.